The UFC returned to Portland on Saturday night for the first time since 2009 for UFC Fight Night 96, Lineker versus Dotson. In the night's main event, two former flyweight contenders squared off, and it was the Brazilian slugger John Lineker who just edged out the incredibly quick John Dotson via split decision. It was a close fight and one that Lineker hopes will earn him a shot at UFC bantamweight champ Dominic Cruz. But it wasn't the only meaningful moment in Portland, so let us take you inside what really mattered at UFC Fight Night 96. The night's co-feature turned into a bit of a grudge match in the final 24 hours before the fight, with Alex Cowboy Oliveira missing weight by 5.5 pounds, prompting a tirade on professionalism from opponent Will Brooks.
You see this? Watch what I do when I get on this scale. Tell them what that said.
156.
You're fucking right, bro. That's what you do. Professionalism.
When the fight started, it was Brooks' grappling that earned him some early success, but he suffered a rib injury during a first-round exchange that would leave him visibly grimacing for the remainder of the contest. That was all the opening Oliveira needed, eventually taking the fight to the floor in the third round and blasting away at his dwindling opponent and securing a TKO win. After the win, Oliveira briefly taunted Brooks with a few obscene gestures. Later on, he would say that he was sorry for missing weight, but not sorry for his post-fight behavior. The night's main card opened up with unheralded flyweight Brandon Moreno scoring a massive upset win, submitting Louis Smolka in the first round. Moreno took the fight on short notice and was considered the biggest underdog on the card. But when the fight started, Moreno didn't seem one bit intimidated by the challenge ahead, gamely engaging his opponent and eventually locking in a deep guillotine choke that forced the Smolka tap out. Afterward, an elated Moreno said the victory was the result of a lifetime of hard work.
Well, yes, I was very nervous. I had every reason to be nervous. I was no camp, only 2 weeks notice. I had to go to the United States to do paperwork and the visa things instead of preparing. And I had virtually no time to hit the gym. Luis Molca was number 8 in the world. So I had every single reason to be very nervous. But once again, I feel this is, to be honest with you, a gift from life to me, because I have sacrificed so much, I have been through so much that this is where life is getting even.
But of course, the fight that everyone was looking forward to on this card was the matchup of former flyweight contenders John Lineker and John Dotson, and it played out to be every bit as exciting as we thought it would. The two men went back and forth, engaging on the feet. John Dotson not bothering to use the grappling game and saying that he was just fine giving John Lineker the type of fight he wanted.
I wanted to give him the fight that he wanted, and I was trying to pay attention to the corners. They wanted me to shoot, so those sloppy shots that I ended up doing, it's because I was like, all right, fine, I'll just do it. Shut up, leave me alone. All right, it failed. I'm going back to swinging.
Unfortunately for Dotson, the strategy didn't pay off, as the hard-hitting Lineker was able to move forward throughout the 5-round exchange, just edging out his opponent on the scorecards via split decision. While it was a close and contested fight, Lineker said he thought the judges made the right call.
Acho que isso aqui não determina.
I don't think you score the fights by this. I think you score the fights by the shots that are landed. I believe I landed harder shots on him, and that's why I think I got the win.
There were certainly other memorable moments on the card. Andre Fili turned in one of the best performances of his career, earning a clear-cut decision and nearly finishing a top-ranked Hakrin Diaz. Meanwhile, Nate Marquardt turned in a fantastic performance as well, earning a highlight reel knockout of Tandem McCrory. But of course, this was all about the bantamweights. Now, whether or not John Lineker gets a title shot with UFC bantamweight champ Dominic Cruz remains to be seen. It does seem like Cody Garbrandt would have the inside edge on that. And let's not forget, Lineker did miss weight by 0.5 pound, perhaps further complicating things. But he did pick up a win in exciting fashion and looks like a real contender in the 135-pound division. And that's what really mattered at UFC Fight Night 96.